Third time's the charm. So, account review. It's been like 3 years since I've started playing. Kinda wanna just hop on the bandwagon and see what happens, but mostly this is for myself. Little walk down memory lane. I think I started playing, I wanna say October 4th. So where to start? I think I initially started playing because let's see. Raiden. I saw someone pulling for Raiden and it was so hype that I just had to like download the game on the spot and start playing it just to see if I could pull for her. Long story short, I didn't. I think I might have missed her banner maybe because I ended up losing my 50-50. I think it was during the Kokomi banner. The first Kokomi banner. I ended up losing my first 50-50 to, where is she? Mona. I powered through the game. It was right during the beginning of the Inazuma arc, I want to say, when I joined. I powered through the whole story up until then to wherever it was at that point. Basically, had so much fun with Genshin. I mean, I've had a few burnouts here and there, mostly because I did have a point where I had like nothing to do, no quests, except for the hangouts. So nothing to do. And then log in, do my dailies, spend my resin, and then get off. I basically did like a speed run to like AR 50-ish, I want to say, which was like 3 months. And then I want to say around the 6-month mark was when I actually started trying to build my characters. 'Cause before then, I knew jack shit about artifacts, weapons. I don't even remember if I was leveling talents or not. I just kind of ran around with like characters and did and like brute forced my way. Anyways, I did pretty bad for my first abyss. I'm pretty sure I had like 15 stars. Now I've been 36 starring, but it took a bit of time to get there. Now as for mains, who did I main? I want to say I think my first main was Ningguang. Up until a point, and then I just wasn't feeling her playstyle anymore. So like, she got dropped pretty fast. And she's still sitting here looking pretty. I will eventually get back to her. I'm hoping. And then, after that, I want to say I started maining Beidou. Although, like, after a while, I ended up playing her with, Bennett. And like I was like low-key, high-key maining Bennett. So like Beta was my main, but realistically it was probably Bennett. And then I want to say this is when Eula was having her rerun and I fell in love with her character design and her lore. So I ended up pulling for her. But then I don't remember if I played her for long, because then I got Ganyu, and then what ended up happening was I just loved sniping from long range with her to do my dailies. So I was maining her for quite a bit of time. I want to say after that was when, yeah, I got righted on a rerun, and I mained her for quite a bit just because I loved using her E. And then after that, I think it was right around the time where I just started building characters. So I was building them, I would put them in my team just so that I could get used to playing them. And that was like low-key maining them for like a small bit of time. Because I remember Nahida, when Sumeru came out, I would use her E just so that I could easily get materials. Yep, I used Alhaitham a lot. Kazuha I used a lot. I had like a small phase with Zhongli where I did like a burst DPS. Anyways, now, I guess right now I'm with Kanish. But like Emily, because you know, surprisingly, same name. We both got short hair. And actually, our birthdays are pretty close. So like, I had to main her. So she's gonna be staying for a while. Anyways, I guess we can just kind of go through each character starting from the end, because I think it'll be faster that way. Alright, Chef Roos. I just got her on this Kanish banner. Kanish. Shinya, surprisingly, I got her kind of late game. I want to say... The thing that sucks is I don't know where you can see when you got them. Because it used to be in the bottom right here. But now it doesn't say. So, it makes me kind of sad. But I'm pretty sure I got her... After... I want to say after that... I don't think I even had her for the springtime summer event, like a while back, when she was with Fisho and Kave. I don't remember how I got him. But I'll build him eventually. I mean, he's got kind of semi-setup. So, Lisa... yeah, I've got nothing for her. Wait, C6 though. Whoa. Razor... I think... Oh, I just kind of use him as a placeholder because I don't like his playstyle at all. C4 though. Sarah, I actually wanted to really build her. Just for hyper riding carry, but like... Oh, that bow actually looks nice on her. What is... Oh, was I actually kind of building her somewhat? But she... When she's C6, I'll build her. Dory... C6, I just... don't know how I would build her, but I think she's just gonna sit. I don't know if I'll ever really build her. Set those. Yeah. C1, surprisingly. Remine. I feel like I wanted to build him. C4. Charlotte. Yeah. Like I had, like everything's just kind of like sitting there, and I'm just, it's a matter of, do I want to put in the time to build some of these characters? Because like I'm setting them up, somewhat. Sayu. I think I was waiting to put like a full, she's not C6, oh. Huh. I thought so, but I guess not. Farazan. I have Fav on her. Yep. No artifacts. Once she gets C6, I'll build her. But until then, she's just gonna sit there. Noelle. Got her. I feel like, yeah. Because of Farina, everyone started going DPS Noelle again. And so, like, I've kind of set her up for it. C6. Talents are shit. But, like you can see, it's there. I just gotta actually commit to, like, actually building her. Yeah. Goro. He's got some... He's got a guide somewhere. I don't know if I'll ever build him just because, like, I just never felt a need to build him. Yunjin. I really wanted to build her, but like, I don't know. I just... C6, whoa. This is a surprise to me too. It's just a matter of committing. Building older characters that I have when there are newer characters coming out. Kachina. Yeah. Got the fab. I got some artifacts. C0, because I got her from it was the free Kachina from Natland, so I don't think I didn't pull a single constellation for her because I skipped Mualani's banner. Because I really wanted to get Kanish. Diluc. I actually got Diluc really late. I want to say last year, maybe? Back when his outfit released. And what ended up happening was I lost my 50-50. I ended up getting Diluc. And then I was like, well, it's a sign. I have to buy the outfit because I got Diluc. I think... like... I don't know, he doesn't really have anything. Oh. C2. I don't know if I'll ever build him. I like his outfit. But that's kind of it. Oh. So this Yanfei was actually my first 4-star. That I ended up getting from like my actual first official 4-star. Because, you know, we don't really count Noelle because that's guaranteed. But Yanfei was my actual first 4-star. And I haven't touched her at all. Like I wanted to, like I made the attempt. And then I just kind of stopped. C6. Like I'll get to her eventually. Amber. I have... Right. I was gonna build a physical Amber. Physical DPS Amber. Because this was back when I first got into watching streamers on Twitch. And I saw Rin Taicho with her Amber. And I was like, well... if I get her C1, like I'll start the process. Just C6 now, and I still haven't done anything. But yeah, I think if I ever build Amber, I would, for the shits and giggles, I would go physical DPS still. I would commit to that. Okay, Ningguang. Like, I feel like I made the attempt, maybe. No, I didn't. This is a placeholder. Oh. This is a placeholder because I was gonna switch my Mona over to this because I didn't want her on her nuke build anymore. So, she's just sitting pretty. Look at this outfit. Okay, anyways. Chi-Chi. What was I going for you? I feel like I just kind of... C2. Ooh. Like, I wanted like a sub DPS healer build, kind of. Like, I feel like I had like a sudden spark of inspiration to like build her. And then I stopped. My next spark of inspiration. I'll probably get her to like level 70. Mika... I feel like I really liked his design when he first came out, and that's why I'm pretty sure I got him on his first banner. I tried building him somewhat, and like I made the attempt. I just couldn't follow through. Same thing with Barbara. Jade. Oh, I don't even know if this weapon's good on her. I think I just threw it on her because of HP. So healing. 4-piece maiden. Again, C6. Kale. Ooh, okay. So these are somewhat into characters that like I've built, but I'm not satisfied with them yet. So that's why they don't have a little star next to their name. I mean, 180 recharge. I feel like I was trying to go for like a weird hybrid build with Kale. Elemental Mastery, 478. have her on stringless. Deep wood memory. C6. Ooh, I didn't even know I had her at C6. Talents are leveled. I think it's just a matter of committing to what kind of build I want her to actually have. Ooh. Aloy. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Because I'm pretty sure I got her off PlayStation originally. Yep, crit weapon. I have her on 4-piece Shimenawa for some reason. So, if it wasn't because she didn't have constellations, I'd probably have her at C1 from... First copy would be from the PlayStation, and then second copy would be from when Genshin just gave her out in the mail for everyone. So that makes me kind of sad. Talents are they're somewhat leveled. 59 to 168, no recharge. I honestly have... I think I was just trying to build it as a DPS, but I might switch her over to like... maybe a 4-place emblem later on? Yeah, burst sub DPS. Chongyun. I got really impulsive with building Chongyun because his birthday actually matches my sister's birthday, so like I ended up like on September 7th. I just like impulsively started building him, and this is where he is now. Like I'm pretty sure he was at like level 20 out of 40 because I got the free wish off of him, and then I threw on R5 sack. I have no clue what kind of build I was trying to go for. I think because I rolled this cryo goblet, I was like, it's a sign I have to build him. I think I was going for like some type of melt build, but 64 123 with 130 ER on sack, so like not too bad. C6. Yeah, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Yeah. Okay. Toma. I think Toma was one of my most recent builds. As you can see, 935 EM. Whoops. 177 ER. I think I was just going for like a burning Toma. Yeah, some type of burning Toma. Gilded Dreams. C6. Talents. Somewhat leveled. I had him sitting in my character list for quite a bit of time before I just finally bit the bullet, and I was like, alright, I'm just... easiest build, throw a ton of EM on him and call it a day. Incoming. Hey. 40, 165. It could be better. I can say that for sure. I'm somewhat satisfied. Like, he's usable. 2000 attack, some EM. Have the mailed flower on him. And then 4-piece Marchasse. C2. Talents. Okay, Candace. Ooh. So Candace was originally... okay, her design is like so good. But like, from what I heard, like you shouldn't really build her prior to C6, but like, I just really wanted to build her because I ended up getting Calamity Queller. So I was like, well, it matches. I'm just gonna build her and throw it on Fashion Impact. Yeah. I don't know if she's actually useful or not. But she's built. An 80 ER with 32k HP. Yo yo. 200 EM. ER is 198. And then HP is 30k. Of course, Fabs. I have her on Deepwood. C? Oh, surprisingly C1. Guess I didn't really roll for her. Which kind of makes sense because for Sumeru, I was primarily going for like one copy, 5 stars. And if I already had them, I wasn't gonna roll again. So. Ooh, Kaya. I'm pretty sure beginning of my Genshin journey, he was on my team for quite a bit of time. Pretty sure I played him with Bennett. I have him as kind of like a sub DPS kind of build. 66 to 161, 149 ER. Let's see, attack is 1800. Black sword. Have him on 2-piece gladiators, 2-piece emblem. Yeah, C6. And then I got the new outfit. I think I built him because of the new outfit, I'm gonna be honest. But I feel like a lot of people did that. Oh, Diona. I'm pretty sure with Diona, I originally had Aloy on my team for like a cryo application. And then I ended up getting Diona and replacing Aloy with Diona because she had the shield and she could do cryo application. And she could heal, so like a lot in one. Yeah, she's still on 4-piece noblesse. And I played her with Bennett at the time. But they both had noblesse, so like it wasn't really doing much team-wise, so I feel like in the future I might just change it into like a 4-piece tenacity kind of build. But C6 talents. What weapon? Sack. Yeah, one of the only ones that can use sack. So, but her HP is actually kind of low. HP. Oh my god, yeah, I haven't touched this build in like God knows how long. I want to say since I first started actually building characters, I haven't touched her build since then. But yeah, I'll eventually get back to her. Maybe switch it up, maybe finally get her to 90, I don't know. I don't really play her much nowadays, especially since Layla came out as well. Rosaria. I think this was back during my like character building grind where I was trying to pump out as many characters as I could so that I could use them in Abyss. And so for Rosaria, when I first initially built her, I just remember thinking, just stack a ton of crit on her, crit rate, and ER, crit rate ER. And that's what I did. On Fab, yep. 4-piece noblesse, C6, and then yeah, talents. So I don't really play her. I just kind of built her to build her. So she could definitely be optimized. But I mean, I think she's usable. Ooh, Hazel. I remember back when Hazel first dropped, everyone was going crazy because he was the first catalyst that punched. So I ended up like maining him a little bit because he was so fun to play. I think I put Hazel, I did Xingqiu, I think I went Xiangling, and then last slot was like some type of flex slot, but like 57 over 196, 117 ER. It could be better with Sith. Yeah, 4-piece VV definitely could be better. C6, ooh. And then talents. So I feel like, yeah, I could definitely go more crit rate. But he's just kind of sitting there. If I ever need them, he's all set to go. Mona. I actually had her sitting in my character list for like a very long time. And I want to say I didn't actually start building her a little bit into more of my Abyss runs. Because at the time, we didn't have that many Hydro characters at the time actually. I remember when I was looking up her builds, I didn't really understand build terminology, so I randomly selected one to base her build off of. And that one ended up being her nuke build with emblem. So 52, 149, 229 ER, Witzith, yeah, emblem, C4. Yeah. Her talents are okay. Usable. I still want to switch her over to tenacity, but like, that's an ongoing process. Ooh, Xiangling. I actually really liked her spinning tornado when I first initially got her. I felt like I played with her for a bit, and then I dropped her. And then because of Abyss, I brought her back in. But 359 EM. Crit rate is a little bit low, 44 to 173, 200 ER, but she is on the catch, so her build could use a bit more crit rate. C6. And I probably should crown her Pyronado. If I ever go back to her, optimizing wise, yeah, I would definitely crown her Pyronado. Xingqiu. 61 to 135, 216 ER. I've got him on Sack. One of the only characters that could actually use it. 4-piece emblem. C6, obviously. Talents. Yeah, crowned his brain cutter. And then new outfit. Although I don't know how to feel about it. I think I'm wearing it because it's new, but I don't mind using the old one either. Oh, Albedo. Okay, so funny story. I actually wasn't trying to get Albedo. It was when they first dropped double banners. And he was rerunning with Eula. And so I got Eula. And then I was building Pity on his banner, and I accidentally got him early. Because I was going for Venet constellations. That's what it was. Yeah. And I remember exactly where I went to the Animo Archon statue, and I was sitting on the hands, and I was wishing. I remember that. But 68, 131, 116 ER. Of course, got him on Cinnabar. Because I was playing then. I think the only free-to-play event weapons I don't have are from really early on. But I do have Cinnabar, so I have him on Golden Troop as soon as this artifact set dropped, and I had a bunch of them. I just kind of threw some leftover pieces on him. I actually wasn't gonna initially build him with Golden Troop, but because I got so many good like leftover pieces that did have defense on it, and this, I was like, alright, yeah, just throw it on him. So not bad. Talents, Constellation, C0. Kirara, 178 ER. Again, one of the only characters that can use Sack Sword. I have on 2-piece HP. C2. So. Beto. Back when I initially started the Abyss, I'm pretty sure I had her on my team, but like that was back before I really built my characters. And I brute forced everything. Ooh. 64, 125, 172 ER. Cool, stop talking. Skyward Pride, 4-piece emblem, C6. And then I had her for a bit, dropped her, and then built her back up again. So, Fischl, ooh. So Fischl, I'm pretty sure I only built her because of the Abyss initially. And that was like really late into my Abyss journey, back when like, it was back when Dendro dropped. That's what it was. and everyone started building Fischl. So, 62, 154, small bit of ER. On Stringless, Averon Golden Troop, and C4, surprisingly. Huh. Oh, Cookie. So initially, this is when she first dropped it was before Dendro, and she was kind of a flop. I think back then everyone built her on her like healer build, which was like 4-piece tenacity, and then you threw Fav on her, and then that was kind of it. But with the release of Dendro, everyone switched her over to EM build. So 987 EM. Freedom Sworn. I stole this off of Kazuha because Kazuha needed the ER, honestly. Gilded Dreams. C3. Oh. Kinda sad. But eventually I'll get her C6 if I play long enough, right? Right? And then I actually, because I liked her character so much at the time, when I initially built her, I already leveled up her talents, which doesn't really matter much now, but she's got it. Layla. Oh, I remember when she first dropped. A lot of people liked her because they could relate to her being a sleepy college student, me included. 140 ER. I think just a HP build. But initially when she dropped, I built her as kind of like a weird hybrid build where like I had her on 4-piece emblem. I had her on Jade Cutter for her weapon. And so like she had like a really nice crit ratio actually. It was like, I want to say like 60 something to like 180. But her damage output was like so eventually I just transitioned her over to her current build now, which is just a shield build. HP. Aminoma. Because I think I ran out of Fav swords. Yeah, I ran out of Fav swords, so I just threw her on Aminoma. Although I could throw her onto Dockhand now. Maybe. I'll look into it. Again, 4-piece tenacity. C2. And then 799 because trying to make her like a sub DPS did not work out. Sucrose. Ooh, I built her very late, I want to say. Like when I was in the middle of my Abyss runs and stuff like that. And I needed more characters and I needed more grouping. And so, I don't have Venti. So I ended up building Sucrose because there weren't really any characters that could group. Like, I had Kazuha and that was kind of it. So I built Sucrose. Fairly simple to build. Just threw on sack frags, 4-piece VV, C6. I did do her talent somewhat, and then stacked EM. Yeah. So I always have her if I need her. Lynette. Ooh. 48 to 99, 244 ER. And so that's why she's got a ton of ER. 5, 4-piece VV again. And then C. When did I get her C6? I don't remember. Wait, I can actually build her a DPS build. Wait. But I'll hold off. I did see something about her synergizing well with Kanish, so... Kanish, whatever. So, maybe. If I can just do a little bit more with her crit ratio. But I'm satisfied with her. Oh, I forgot about Hutel. Oh, I actually... Hutel was one of the characters that I fell in love with. I liked her character design, but most importantly... Okay, I need you to shut up. Most importantly, I really loved her VA. Like, she voiced Amelia from ReZero. Like, I had to get her. So I did. I played her for a bit. Turns out, at the time, when I had like a PC, I didn't like her playstyle because I wasn't able to properly do the jump cancel animation. And so I gave up on her. She sat in my character list for like a long while. And then I ended up building her because, again, Abyss. She's not too bad. 64, 201, 128 ER. If I could, I would give her a little bit more crit rate, but she's sitting good for now. Dragon's Bane for the EM. Crimson Witch. C0. I know, it's really bad. A lot of people will yell and say, no, where's your C1? Like, I just... Like, I told myself eventually I was gonna go for her C1. Or, honestly, I think I would probably go for her weapon first, Homa, instead. And then go for her C1. Because with the release of another character, Shanyun, you don't really need her C1 anymore. But I've got, like, the OG build kind of style. Oh yeah. 999. Shows you how much I loved her. She still got a special place in my heart, but she got hard crap by Arlecchino. 72, 231, 105, 2100 attack. I got Jade Spear on her. Doesn't match, but can't really be picky. 4-piece Gladiator, because I just was never able to get like a nice set of the other artifact on her. So like I gave up and I just f*** it. I have a bunch of gladiators, just throw it on her. C0. 1098. I'm happy. Oh, Kokumi. I got her on a rerun because at the time, again, we didn't have that many Hydro units. So I ended up pulling for her. I keep forgetting about the negative crit rate. But 195 ER, 32k HP. Got her on Thrilling Tales, support build. Ocean Hued Clam. And then C0. Huh, yeah, I actually did pretty good with her talents. Oh, Yelan. Yeah, I remember when her trailer first dropped, everyone went crazy for her. 29k HP, 75 to 175, 185 ER. Again, Bav sub DPS build. Emblem, C0. So I'm pretty happy with her build. Anilu. Absolutely am on her. 67k HP. A little bit of ER. I got her new outfit when it dropped because she looks so good in it. Anyways, I got her weapon, although it doesn't match her at all, but 2-piece HP, C0, talent to 899. Ooh, okay, Nuvolet. So I skipped him the first time around because Farina. I skipped him because of Farina. That's why. So I got him on his rerun. 37k HP. 51 to 318. 129 ER. And the reason why I got him was also because I was pulling on the weapon banner and I ended up losing it and getting his catalyst. So it just kind of solidified for me that I had to pull on his rerun because like I had so many things set up already. And then artifacts, Marasase. I started rolling really good artifacts and like that just kind of doubled down for me, like that I had to get them. So he carries me through Abyss nowadays. Like I'll just throw him on one side and it's kind of that. No regrets. Okay, so Farina. She's got a special place in my heart as like one of my favorite characters. Like I'm pretty sure this is for a lot of people as well, but after the Archon quest, like it was like a complete 180. 89, 203, 188 ER. I know you can go a little bit lower if you run double Hydro, give her more HP, but I tend to keep her at 180 just so that I can throw her around in different teams. Weapon, got her Sig. Artifacts, got her on Golden Troop. And then, yeah, she's the only limited 5-star on my account with C1 because I loved like that Archon quest so much. And so like as soon as the quest ended, I just immediately pulled for her C1. And then talents, I think she's one of the only characters I have who's double crowned. I haven't triple crowned a character yet, so if I ever get to that point, that character must be very special. Or I'm probably just very bored with Genshin. Okay. Oh, Traveler. So, like, I tried keeping Traveler on my team early on, but like, with each new character I pulled, I just eventually dropped her until Dendro. Because in Dendro, it was Traveler versus Kale, and Traveler was just the better Dendro applicator at the time, so I ended up building her. I think she's like some type of weird hybrid build. 579 EM. 54, 104, 168 ER. I should probably go back and actually rebuild her. Iron Sting, 4-piece Gilded Dreams, C6, and then talents. We'll see how Pyro Traveler turns out. So this is like a little bit after the live stream for 5.1. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I kind of want Pyro Traveler to be good, but at the same time, I also don't want to rebuild my Traveler. So, ooh, Tignutty. Okay, so 3.0, yeah. 3.0. I skipped his limited banner at the time because he was gonna eventually go on to standard, so that's why I skipped. But I'm actually pretty proud of Tignutty, and I actually mained him for quite a bit of time, now that I think about it, because I loved playing him with Raiden for her E. I would shield with Zhongli, and then my last spot, I think I put like Nahida, so it was like a semi-Archon team. And then I would sit there, hit E, and then just like spam his charged attacks into the ground. Because they would hone in. But I think he's one of my best built characters. 434 EM, 71 to 200 crit, 112 ER. Running slingshot because I don't actually have that many, like, I don't think I have any. Yeah, no 5-star bows. Like, I was tempted to go for Hunter's Path off of Chronicled Wish, but because it dropped at such a bad time, like, I couldn't risk my primos on it. And so, like, I was like, you know what? He's doing really good with Slingshot. I'm gonna just keep him there, and if I have to get Hunter's Path, because it's a crit damage bow, I'd have to rearrange his artifacts. If I ever run out of things to pull for, maybe. But otherwise, he's basically completed for me. 4-piece Wanderers, C3, and then 9, 9, 12, but 9. Okay, Nahida, definitely one of my favorite Archons. I initially had her on a EM build, but as I was building her, later on she just kind of transitioned. Oh, you know what it was? It was when we had the iniquitous Baptist boss in Abyss when it first popped up. And I remember like using such a specific team, like everyone had to use such a specific team to beat it because it was like Electro, Pyro, and then something else. Was it like Hydro or something like that? But you had to use such a specific team. We were running hybrid Nahida with Xingqiu, Xiangling, Bennett. That was the team that you had to run. Because of that, my Nahida ended up just transitioning to this hybrid build of 700 EM, 69, 142, 128 ER. She was on Wandering Evening Star. I don't know why I put her on this, I'm gonna be honest. I think I just saw an EM weapon and I threw it on her. I know you could probably put her on Zac Frags. And then I was toying with the idea of getting her signature weapon. But I mean, if I ever run out of things to spend my primos on, maybe, but I'm kind of happy with where she is right now. 4-piece Deepwood, C0, 9, 10, 9. Ooh, I'll hate them. Okay, so his build is okay, could be better. 341 EM, 96 to 173 crit damage, 127 ER. Could use a bit more crit damage. J Cutter, debating on if I want to get his actual weapon because this is actually working pretty well for his ratio. 4-piece Gilded, C0, 889. I could probably increase his talents more, but I'm fine with where he is right now. Oh, if anything, this Sans is like one of my best. I'm pretty sure this is like my highest crit rate Sans, or just highest crit rate substat in general. Super happy I got that on set for him. I don't really play him much nowadays. Maybe I'll throw him in for like floor 12 Abyss, but otherwise I haven't really brought him out Kuching. I actually got her really late as well, after Diluc. Because at that point in time, I was only missing 2 characters for Standard Banner, and that was Kuching and Dia, and I ended up getting Kuching at the time. I think it was more so because I had my official built that I ended up building her. 62, 201, 133. I honestly don't remember how I got this second Miss Splitter. Like, cause my first one I know I pulled for Ayaka, but this one I don't remember. But I have it, so I threw it on her. Artifacts for Peace Thundering Fury. C0. 888. Like, I played with her for a bit, but honestly, I don't think I really like her playstyle. So, I mean, she's there if I need her. Okay, right in. So, 66 to 150. Crit ratio could be a little bit better, but it works. 258 ER. I remember originally when she was on an attack goblet before because of the catch. But I ended up pulling for Engulfing Lightning on one of her reruns. And so I switched her over to an electric goblet. Onset Electro. C0. And 7, 9, 10. Like, I did toy with the idea a little bit of going EM Raiden, but I have her built pretty well right now. It's gonna be a hassle to, one, remember all her artifacts that she's currently on. You know, maybe if Genshin gave us an actual artifact loadout resets, that'd be nice, but maybe in a couple of years, right? Okay, and then Clorand. 83 to 181, 105. Ooh, Haran. So I would consider myself a low spender. And the stopping point for me, realistically, was when I pulled on Weapon Banner and I went max fate points. That's 2 out of 2 before they changed it to 1 out of 1. And like, it wasn't just once. Like, I went max fate points like twice in a row for Weapon Banner, and that was like my stopping point. This was during when I was pushing for Raiden's Engulfing Lightning. I lost the 50-50, and then what ended up happening was I pulled a double. So I got Haran, I got the max fate points, and then within that same temple I got Engulfing Lightning. So like, yeah, it was time for me to stop. And then the other incident was when I was pulling for Calamity Queller was on the banner, and I forget what else was on the banner. But I ended up going max fate points, so I had 2 Calamity Quellers and then the actual weapon I wanted, so that's why I stopped. As for Weapon Banner, I pull sparingly. It's when I really like the character, I will pull for their signature weapon. But I was able to get her on the new set, surprisingly. It could be better, but I'm happy with how it is right now. Then C0. Oh, Ayaka. Yeah, 35 to 258, 138 recharge. Miss Splitter. She's on Blizzard Strayer. C0. 999. She was one of my favorite characters. I got her on one of her reruns. It was, okay, so this was when we had the Endless Ayaka banner. Was when I got her. And because of that, I think that's also why I went for the second Miss Splitter. Maybe? Possibly? She holds a little bit of a special place in my heart simply because her birthday's actually really close to my birthday, so that's why. Okay, Ganyu. Initially, I don't even remember what I initially built her as. But now she's on like a melt build. I use her as like a burst melt build. Usually I'll run her with Kazuha, Xiangyun, Bennett, and that's kind of like when I just want to spam my ults in the Abyss on the early floors. So 285 EM, 77 to 140 could be a better crit. I need more crit damage, but maybe if I get a better bow, possibly. Prototype, she's been on this for a while. Like, realistically, if I could get 5-star crit damage bow, that would be upgrade. But 4-piece Wanderer, C0. She's got the new outfit because it's so pretty on her. Oh, look at it. If I ever get Shenhe, I would buy the outfit straight away to put on her. But yeah. Eula. So, again, I got her when double banners first dropped. 62, 234, 136. She's a Eula that doesn't crit. Serpent Spine. Yeah, I remember I specifically bought Battle Pass to get this weapon for her. Realistically, I should put her on 4-piece Pale Flame, but I just kind of never got around to it. Oh, she's not even fully... Wait, what the f... Surely. Right, surely. Hey, okay. You know what? That... I'll take it, I guess. That was a low roll, but whatever. Anyways, yo, that's looking good. Realistically, I want more crit rate, just because it's over 200 crit damage, but it's gonna have to work. C0. If physical ever becomes meta again, I can see about maybe working on her, but for now, she's gonna kinda sit pretty. Jean. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I had Jean sitting on my character list for like a bit of time, and then I finally got around to building her because of Farina. She just slotted in pretty well, so that's why I built my Jean. 62 101, 213 ER, got the 5 weapon, 4-piece VV, and then C2. Talents. I'm kind of happy with my Jean. If I ever wanted to improve it, probably just work on the crit ratio, but otherwise, she's chillin'. Kazuha. I actually got him pretty early. I remember saving for a long time to get Kazuha and his weapon. This is when Heizo was on the banner for the first time. So, funny story. I got Kazuha early, got his weapon. It took me over 500 pulls to get 1 copy of Heizo. Yeah, that's what it was. So I got... I won my 50-50 for Kazuha, won his weapon, went back to the banner to get Heizo, and I lost it. And on my last 10 pull, I got Heizo, and I stopped. Because, like, I didn't want to chance it anymore with building pity. My Kazuha is sitting at 8:38 EM, 201 ER. I originally had him on his signature weapon, but because of his ER requirements, I ended up just switching him to Fav. I mean, he still got pretty good EM. C0, 9, 9, 10. So, oh, Shanyun. 21, 114, 214 ER. Yeah, I remember everyone going crazy for her during Lantern Rite. And by the way, I'm still waiting for Madame Ping. It's been 3 years. I have her on 5 for the ER, because, again, so many of these characters need a lot of ER. 4-piece VV, C0, 688. Zhongli. With Zhongli, initially, I actually had him built as a burst sub DPS. And I had like his meatballs doing, what, 80k? I forgot you talk so much. Doing 80k meatballs at one point. And then it just wasn't worth it anymore because his shield kept disappearing so fast. Yeah, I remember him having like 28k HP compared to his now 44k. But, I mean, his crit ratio isn't bad. ER is okay. On 5. 4-piece tenacity. Before I had him on like 2-piece noblesse, 2-piece attack. C0. 7, 10, 10. Yeah, I remember I saved a lot for him. And I pre-farmed a lot because I wanted to make sure like I had everything all set for him. And I still use him occasionally, depending on if it's a relatively newer character that I'm trying to build. I'll just throw Zhongli on the team and just shield. Ooh, Navia. Okay, so another character I fell in love with. 77, 199, 131. Of course, had to get her weapon. Oh, it's so nice. 4-piece set. C0. And then 898. I actually might crown her E in the future. I'm good to kind of just keep her where she is now, and then if I have to, just increase her talents. Okay, Bennett. I haven't touched his build in like since I first started building him, honestly. So 20k HP, 54 105, 223 ER. I could probably give him more ER, honestly. California. Yeah, as soon as I got this weapon, I just threw it on Bennett. Again, 4-piece noblesse. I should probably rework him. C6. So I actually ended up C6ing Bennett when I got Emily. And this was only just recently, within the past couple of months, that I C6'd Bennett. Almost 3 years. But I'm happy I did. Crowned his Q. Because now I don't have that stupid exclamation point up top. Okay. This was my last standard character. She was really hard to come by for some reason. But 222 ER, 56k HP. I have her on Fav. And then Deepwood, because I built her specifically for burning. Otherwise, before then, I had her on Emblem. C2. Talents are okay. I could level them up more, but she's mostly there just for the pyro application. Oh, Emily. 66 to 180, 110 ER. I debated getting her weapon, but because it was the patch right before Natlan, I opted not to. I'm probably gonna go for it when she reruns. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of like what I'm thinking, but we'll see with how many new characters come out. I threw on Calamity Quella for her. I'm so glad I have another one. I have her on the burning set. C0. Eventually, I'll get her to C6. It's kind of like my end goal. But 699 is a good stopping point for me right now. Maybe when I run out of things to do, I will triple crown her. But otherwise, she's good where she is. And then finally, Kanish. How do I say your name?
Maripo no Kinich da.
Kanish. Oh, okay, you know what? The only reason why... Well, I've got 2 reasons why I pulled for him. 1. Emily. She needed another Denjo DPS for burning. That's where he slots in. 2. Japanese voice actors are Naruto and Sasuke. And that was basically my childhood, so I had to pull. Otherwise... 51 to 212, 122 ER. Pulled for his weapon. It's on the new set. Honestly, I love this Denjo goblet. Got really lucky with it. It missed HP. I think I just need a better attack. C0. I crowned the E and I went 9 on the burst because of Naruto. That's kind of it. I have quite a few 5-star weapons. I was a low spender. Right now, I've currently stopped spending. That may change in the future depending on if I like a character enough. But I actually have quite a bit. Granted, some of these are R5s, as well as craftables and weapons from the store, or from quests or events. I think some of the weapons that I'm missing from events are... I'm missing Festering Desire. I wish I had that. The Luxurious Sea Lord, I don't have that. I don't have Doroko Tales, and I don't have Windbloom Ode. So I didn't miss too many. And as of now, 1,000 achievements, with my highest being 394k. As of right now, I have 100% all of Mondstadt. Leeway, I have 100% all of this. Chasm is all 100%. Chenyu Vale, it's actually pretty close. I'm gonna be honest, I got kind of burned out, so I kind of stopped exploring. Once I get back into it, I'll 100% all of that. Sumeru's all 100%. Desert is all 100%. Where else? Oh. Enka is 100. Chasm Underground is 100. The Bygone Eras is 100. Wow. Inazuma, all the islands are 100%. Fontaine, all of it is 100. Little tiny region down here is 100 as well. And then Natlan, I'm slowly working my way there, but I'll take my time with it. Story quest wise, I've just kind of stopped in the middle of Fontaine. Hangouts. I like paid attention to like Bennett's, Aji Changyun's, Barbara's, Noelle's, and I want to say from like Diona on, I kind of like did like a speed run of it, except for Beto. Beto, I actually paid attention to. And as for these ones, I honestly feel like characters I don't care about, I'll speed run, but characters I do care about, I'll take the time to actually read it through and everything. I've done all of People of the Springs, Scions I've done, and then I'm working on Children of Echoes. I don't know if they've released part 3 of this yet, have they? No, yeah. It's coming soon. But Blazing Flint Ore. So I got this one from People of the Springs. I'm still working on the Scion Canopies. And then after that, I'll work on Children of Echoes. I've come a really long way with this game. I found this game when I was at a really hard point in my life. And it's kind of like my comfort game now. I just kind of want to see where it goes. So what I've learned from this is have fun and do what you want to do at your own pace. Burnout will happen. It's kind of inevitable with Genshin. And personally, myself, I've learned that I have commitment issues. Alright. Goodbye. And then I'm gonna need you to shut up a minute. There can only be one Emily yapping.